Hey guys, Supersonic123 aka John here, and welcome to episode number 13 of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory career mode. And in today's episode, we're 8 games left in the League 1 season. We're, as per usual, today it's going to be 5, 3 played, 2 simulated. You've got used to this formula by now, I'm sure. And in the next episode, which should be tomorrow, I would guess at this stage, we'll be playing the last 3 games of the League 1 season. So as you look at the table, we are sat a point off the automatic promotion places, which is what we're aiming for. Bolton on 68, MK Dons on 68, us on 67, Mill on 66, all fighting for automatic promotion. And I suppose Charlton aren't 100% guaranteed of a top 2 finish, but they're very likely to end up there anyway. So anyway, we hope to get a good, consistent winning run going. So we're going to try and get that started in this game against Southend United. So let's get a win out of this game. Come on the Dons. Here's Isaac. Taylor, forward towards Harrison Alexander. Drags his shot wide. Alexander. Isaac. Forward towards Dazelle. Dazelle shoots. Saved by Oxley. Very good chance for us there. Niall Ranger towards Worth. Finding Newble. Newble's through on goal. Newble shoots. It's wide. There's half time, guys. Southend United 0. AFC Wimbledon 0. Pretty even first half, I would say. Chance for both teams in the opening 45 minutes. But we'll want to pull away in the second period. So let's do that. And let's hopefully get a big win away from home. Come on the Dons. Bartram here. Trying to stick it past his man. He does. Good work by Bartram. Isaac. Towards Lyle Taylor. Lyle Taylor's through. Lyle Taylor scores. Buries it into the bottom corner. And it's Southend 0. AFC Wimbledon 1. Played in by his strike partner Isaac there. He takes a touch. Takes it a bit to the right. Hammers it into that bottom corner. Past the goalkeeper Oxley. And it's 1-0 to the Dons. Yes, boys. Lecco. Welpdale. Elliott. Mendes. Excellent ball by Mendes. Bartram should have finished it off there. Header saved by Oxley again. That should have been 2-0. Put the game to bed. But the chance is still alive. Parrott finding Mendes. Or not Mendes, Alexander I should say. And there's the final whistle. Southend United 0. AFC Wimbledon 1. We get ourselves a much needed victory away from home here. And that'll go a long way to helping us fight for automatic promotion. So let's continue in this vein of form hopefully. Come on the Dons! Okay, so it looks like I got good news and bad news. Good news is Ola Aina is back from his injury and is now able to play, but we've also got a lad injured. That being Andre Dazelle, and he sprained his ankle, so he'll miss 3 weeks. Some player training here following that game, and we see Jamie Cooper, our goalkeeper, going up to 59 overall. Progressing ever closer to that elusive 60 mark. So guys, if I may, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Afonso Mendes, right? I've been thinking, should we give him a nickname, as he is a product of our club's academy? Should we give him a nickname to differentiate him from all these, boring real-life players who actually exist? I was thinking something along the lines of Obruxo, I believe it is. That is the Portuguese for the wizard, and because obviously he is from Portugal, so as you can see by the flag. But yeah, the wizard in Portuguese is, if I'll consult Google Translate, it is Obruxo. So should we call him Obruxo, is what I'm saying. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, or any other suggestions you might have. I lean towards something that's in Portuguese, because he is Portuguese. You see the likes of Fernando Torres being called El Nino, because obviously he's Spanish. But still, we'll progress on either way. So guys, for the second game in today's episode, we take on Coventry City at Kingsmeadow in League 1. With us having taken a big leap in the table, up into the second automatic promotion place on 70 points. 2 points clear of third place Bolton. Meaning that would imply that both Bolton and MK Dons lost and Millwall can only draw, bring us ever closer to being promoted. And only 6 points off Charlton, so the title race isn't over either. So anyway, let's get into the game against Coventry. Let's continue from the last game. Come on the Dons. Reeves. Forward towards Lyle Taylor. Good control by Taylor. In towards Lecco! That's one of the worst shots I've ever seen in my entire life. He should have gone at it with his right foot. Don't know what he chose to do with the left, That was a very good move until the finish. Come on, Lecco. Step up your game, man. And that brings to a close one of the worst halves of FIFA I've ever played in my entire life. It's AFC Wimbledon 0, Coventry City 0 at half-time. Basically nothing happened of note in the entirety of those 45 minutes. Wow, it was terrible. It was as terrible to play as I'm sure it was to watch. Although you wouldn't be watching much of it because I'm cutting almost all that out because nothing happened. But still, it wasn't very nice to play. Bevan. Bevan shoots. Bevan scores. Wimbledon 0, Coventry City 1, and Bevan has given Coventry the lead. And that's not very good, is it? No, we would have wanted there. Just shy of the hour mark, Coventry. It's advantage Coventry, I should say. Absolutely stunning shot, completely juxtaposed with the terrible nature of the rest of this game. Hopefully, we can turn it around. Come on, down. Bevan, Yakubu, it's 2-0. And it gets worse for Wimbledon as the former Newcastle United, Blackburn and so on striker has given Coventry a 2-goal lead here at Kingsmeadow. Buries it into the back of the net. Terrible from us. And we've got a mountain to climb if we want to get anything out of this game. And guys, I incorrectly stated that Yakubu played for Newcastle. I don't know why he thought he did. But he didn't play for them. But he did play for Portsmouth, Middlesbrough, Everton, Blackburn, Reading and Coventry, among some other like Chinese teams and stuff. Reeves takes the corner towards Polian and Fuller, and that looked as if it was just about to cross the line there, but cleared off the line by the Coventry defender. And wouldn't it be even worse if Coventry made it 3 here, but Lecco gets back and prevents it. Isaac could try and get us maybe a consolation goal. No, we won't even get that. It finishes AFC Wimbledon 0, Coventry City 2. We fall to defeat here right after I said, come on, let's get a consistent run going. We lose our consistency by losing here at home against Coventry City. Goals from Bevan and Yakubu mean that we get nothing out of this game, and that will damage our hopes of getting automatic promotion. That is for sure. So guys, following that disappointing result, we do have our youth squad monthly report for April. So we'll see how the 4 lads are doing. Harvey Rose is up to 60, I should say. 60 overall, 78 to 94 potential right midfielder, technically gifted from England. I think we'll offer him a contract, will we? Yeah, I think we will. Offer him a contract and see what kind of potential that this guy is. As for the other guys, we see Callum Lee, 55, 70 to 94, technically gifted Cam. We'll leave him in the squad for now. Billy Hill, 86 to 92. I can't wait to see what this guy looks like. I really can't. And as for Jamie Cooper, he's still stuck in 59. 79 to 87 potential. So we will have to wait and see what his kind of potential is. But Harvey Rose, can't wait to see what this kid looks like. So guys, George Frank must come to us and said he'd like a wage increase, so we'll give him that now. He just wants an extra 450 quid onto his weekly wage. Okay. That's no problem, my dude. But in other news, guys, Harvey Rose has accepted his contract, meaning we'll have a look at him now, see what potential he is, see what kind of stats he has, that sort of thing. And here he is, Harvey Rose, showing great potential, meaning it's the potential between 80 and 85. Now let's look at his stats. Physical stats, agility, balance, acceleration, sprint speed, all in the higher echelons, I should say. Mental attributes, not really the best, but at this stage in his career, not the most experienced. Very good ball control, 75 and only 60 overall, quite good. Dribbling as well, very high up. Volleys and curve. And now for the most agonizing part. Ooh. Okay, that's a bit of an awkward one there. Okay, so he's 5'8", so he's pretty small. Right midfielder from England. Medium work rates. He's very right-footed. He only has a 1-star weak foot. But 4-star skills. So he's a 1-footed player, but he's a skilled 1-footed player. Let's put it that way. I'll take that. I will take that. It could have been a lot worse than that. So guys, for game number 3 in this episode, we have another played game. I mean, the last 2 will be simulated, but we do face Oxford United at home in League 1. And if you look at the table, Oxford, I can't even see where Oxford are in 9th, okay, and we're in 3rd. But we have a game in hand on 2nd placed Bolton, meaning if we win, we'll go above them and into the automatic promotion places once again. So let's get into this game. Let's improve on that game against Coventry. Come on, the Dons. Ledson here. It's Ledson. Still. Back to Johnson. Good save, Shea. Hall blasts that over the bar. So, guys, again, a terrible first half of football. AFC Wimbledon 0, Oxford United 0, and let's go for a big lot better in the second half. I think the last two games, Dazelle has been a big miss for us because in the commentary game and in this game, they've just been able to waltz by our midfield and pass by easily without the presence of Andre Dazelle. But we'll have him back soon enough, I hope. Isaac to Reeves. Here's Lecco. Good nod on from Lecco. Cross in. Isaac meets the ball with the header, and he makes it Wimbledon 1, Oxford United 0. A bullet of a header from the big Swede. Lifted into the box by Lecco, and bullet of a header from Isaac. He hasn't really scored much headers this season, which is a disappointment given how big and tall he is, but he scored one there, and it's one of the most important goals he's scored all season. And that's 11 in the league now for the next Ibrahimovic. Mendes, Taylor. Reeves. Taylor! Drags his shot wide there. There's full time. AFC Wimbledon 1, Oxford United 0. We got ourselves a much needed win here after that defeat to Coventry. The big forehead of Alexander Isaac means we get 3 points out of this game with Oxford and go back up into the automatic promotion spots. Come on the Dons. And guess what, guys? We've got another injury. This time for Andy Bartram, who'll be out for 3 weeks with a sprained ankle. Same as Dazelle. Exact same injury, exact same sentence. We've got an injury crisis happening at the worst time. So, guys, some player training following that game, because I forgot to do it after the Coventry game. And we have Jamie Cooper finally hitting 60. We're going to offer him a contract right now. So, here we go. Big moment. We're going to offer him a professional contract, 3 years, future first team player. Let's see what he says. So, guys, I really don't like when this happens. George Franklin must come to us and says, actually, boss, I don't think I want to sign that new contract now because I want to let go at the end of my contract. Your contract runs out at the end of season 4. You will not be needed at that time, as you'll be fighting in the Premier League. I would hope so, at least. I'd imagine that will be our second season in the Premier League. At least I would hope if we get promoted this season and promoted next year. But still, a bit annoying when that sort of thing happens. But we don't have to worry about him leaving for a while. So, guys, for game number 4 in this episode, we take on Bristol Rovers away from home, and we're going to simulate it because, we've already had 3 play games. We're going to have 2 sim runs now to finish off the episode. So, Bristol Rovers sat rock bottom of the table, I think, or at least near rock bottom of the table. I'll check for you guys now, but I'm pretty sure they're low down enough anyway. Bristol Rovers rock bottom of the table and almost definitely going down with 5 games remaining. They're 12 points from safety, so it's not looking good for them. Still mathematically possible for them to stay up, but I wouldn't count on it. So, guys, we'll skip ahead, and it's a 2-2 draw in the end. Goals for Henry and Lecco. So, guys, Chris Robertson is going to be suspended for the next game as he's accumulated too many yellow cards, but Jamie Cooper is going to be joining us in the first team, I suppose. And we'll have a look at him now. So then, he is showing great potential, meaning he has the potential to be between 80 and 85. And as for his stats, those are his goalkeeping stats. Look pretty good. And as for his skill attributes, I mean, he's left-footed, 2-star weak foot. He's got 2-star skills, ball rolls for days, acrobatic save style, and he's 6'1". So happy with that. Let's go, Jamie. I'm gonna put him straight on the bench as our backup goalkeeper. And given that he's only 3 ratings lower than James Shea, he might end up overtaking him at some point very soon. So, guys, some more player training here now, and what you see is what you get there. It's just a couple of stat increases, no overall increases. That's disappointing. So, guys, we got a monthly scout report here, but it's the last one from Rory Clark's mission in England. So we'll have a look at it, and hopefully we've got some good players in there. Marcus Hughes, no thank you. I love if I said Hughes, like from the north somehow. Mason Lee, nope. Ed Phillips, no, he's rubbish. Billy Cox, no thanks. Toby Griffiths, no. Charlie Green, I'll take a punt on him, because if I don't accept him, I can't keep scouting him because the scout mission's over, so we'll sign him. So then we're gonna have to send old Rory back out again, aren't we, for another 9 months? And we sent him out to England. Why not Ireland? Why not my home country of Era? We'll send him to Ireland. And hopefully, he'll find some good talent from the Emerald Isle. That was weird to say. So, guys, for the fifth and final game of today's episode, we take on Bury here at home at Kings Meadow, and again, we shall sim it because that's the way we do things now. Sim games all the time, man. Yeah, we'll sim this game against Bury. Bury, or they're in 19th place, so they're near enough the relegation zone at this stage. So with 4 games left of the season, let's get the big win here from this simmed game, I suppose is the best way to put it. So let's go, guys. Skip ahead, and it's a 1-1 draw. Another score draw here against a low-down opposition. Player trading here, guys. We'll see what we get. And that's what we get. So then, guys, that brings to a close this episode of the Wimbledon Road to Glory, and we only have 3 games left in the League 1 season, which also means that Charlton are guaranteed to win the league now, mathematically. Don't know if there's any news about it, but yeah, definitely Charlton guaranteed to win the league. 13 points clear with 9 points to play for. Safe to say that they're going up as champions, but still very much alive in the promotion race. 75 points for us, Millwall 74, Bolton 73, MK Dons and Chesterfield both 72. All those teams could still go up. I wonder if there are any other teams in the race. No, not really. Sheffield United and Southend both on 70, unlikely to challenge at this stage. But either way, all those 5 teams could do it. And we play one of them in the next... in fact, we play 2 of them tomorrow in the next episode. We play Millwall away, Gillingham away, MK Dons at home. That'll be a very thrilling episode for sure. Lots of twists and turns, and it will go a long way to deciding if we go up automatically from League 1 to the Championship. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Wimbledon Road to Glory very soon.